serious conversations happening on the tyloo side. I mean, I'm glad I saw some fist bumps at the end. Almost looked like they were...
Please don't start yelling at each other now.
It's too soon, isn't it?
Yeah, first 10 rounds of a BO3. What a cool story if they were able to make the Legend stage. They've been, at this point, I think a couple times now in these qualifiers. Or a decent amount now.
Yeah, I feel like they've got some good fan support as well. A lot of people want to see them move on. Team Spirit, though, one of the surprising teams of the Challenger stage so far, have really been looking great, so just jump to get that instant AK shot. Instead, again, putting some pressure on that L-bend, forcing tyloo to stay honest in that position. They're quickly out of grenades. I mean, Spirit, they have enough, but tyloo, they still over a minute left.
This is why I think you have to tell Csgo to be a bit aggressive with the op. He's out watching towards long, which kind of, neutralizes that idea, but you want that op to find a way to get a kill or two. Here comes a hit. Smokes out. Molotovs. All the flashbangs are coming through Monster Tunnel, and there's the counter nades as well. Somebody's got to get out of the flames. He's got a blind opponent. He runs out of bullets, but he does a drive-by. Great damage. Everyone from tyloo is here now.
This is a very confusing defense, but it's working beautifully, isn't it? Only just damage here. A great double spray down, taking down somebody through that smoke, but still, 1 versus 3 in 30 seconds. So as long as they stay hidden, there's just not enough time to get all these kills. Not staying hidden quite yet, so Bentet goes down as well. Now, missed shot there. He's looking for it, Coldy. He really wants to make this happen. A little bit more damage output. Still 15 seconds. Again, they can just hide and wait for the ball. There's no reason to try and fight this. They will, but that's a big risk.
I was nervous the whole way through in that 1 versus 3. I thought he really had some shots to be able to make that happen. tyloo, really risking it. Double op setup, though, for the defense. Now they can have 1 at each bomb site, so that's going to change the nature of the attacks from Team Spirit.
You want for somebody in that kind of scenario to just say the word time, right? Because then you can like, oh, that's right.
Yeah, just to snap you back into reality. I think they knew. I mean, the nice thing was at least they were trying, in those last 20 seconds, the last 2 players were trying to fight together. They had a couple teammates getting picked off. Right. When the 1v3, that third player was pretty much all on his own and isolated. So at least they're trying to make the teamwork happen. This is an aggressive play from Csgo.
You were asking for it last round, Moses.
Yeah. I'm not against it.
Alright. We do like it, don't we, when we see those active AWP players.
Csgo hit some incredible shots yesterday when I was watching tyloo play. When he gets into the zone, he's very dynamic.
Yeah, I think he's quite the AWPer, isn't he? Can get very exciting. Dafcos 2 on the other side, so we haven't seen too much of that battle just yet, but if we could get that into action, that'd be something.
We're gonna get a B hit here. Dima and Coley just taking control, and look, they might be delayed. There's the jump. Nice heat from somebody, but he gets away with it. Nade's gonna come out. No one in that position. Here we come. Pop flash through D. Point of contact on the ramp.
One more time. 44 seconds here, and flashbangs all around. Nobody can see anything at the moment. They need to get the bomb down quick, and SDY went off track. Going to be going down. Now the boost on the other side, and Csgo will hit the shot on Dima. This is not bad at all. They need the bomb plant, though, and the bomb is now making its way in. Dafcos with the AWP going to be able to put it down. 4 on 3 with 24 seconds left. The bomb does go down. Now can tyloo go for the retake? Sot has to get the kill, and he's not going to be able to. A lot of pressure on the remaining one. Dafcos missing 1 shot. Oh my god! Coldy with a big double spray. And now they're going to try and run him down. 1 bullet is enough, and somebody on the other side. Dafcos, he needs the headshot, and he needs it right now. He's not going to get it. Somebody takes him down instead. Great triple. But I need to see that spray from Coldy. That was so quick.
And that was the only way they were going to win that round. I think Dafcos missed a sitter on the AWPer, but Coldy made up for it with that spray. Nice retake from tyloo. No nades in any of these. It's so important that Csgo gets that pick because they really abandoned their player. Didi was in water. He was the only one defending the bomb site. And if you're going to leave that bomb site, you really need that stack to work out and deliver something. 8-4, tyloo. It feels like they've just barely hung on in some of these rounds, and they've just barely made this happen, but it's looking good. Pop out on Dafcos again. 2 UMPs on this T side. Utility for both teams a little bit bruised. Here we go. Oh. First time we've seen that op-on-op duel, and Davkov really wins it with no issues.
Yeah, it felt like Xcrid was late to that party, didn't it?
Very late.
They'd already set up the balloons, Moses.
Unfashionably late.
Yeah, and the beers have all been drunk as well. Another sign that you're late.
Yeah.
What kind of...
Maybe he's just passed out.
What kind of party is this, by the way? We've got the balloons, and there are like teddy animals up there as well, and beer. Just like weird... It's a weird mix, isn't it?
Haven't you had a birthday for your son yet, where you had all your adult friends over? Good excuse to have some beers in the backyard.
Oh yeah, we'll
Yeah?
get there. I'll invite you one day.
Yeah.
I don't really drink beer, so... Sodvik with a deep grenade just to put some pressure on that A-bomb side. See if they can handle this 4 versus 5. You said it. tyloo, these rounds they've been winning have been very, very close. So now that they're a whole man down, who knows what will happen?
Oh, Bentet's in trouble. I don't know if he gets away. I wonder if Dima's going to pounce on this. He hears the information, and he's going to let him slide back. Obviously can't know if somebody, maybe an off, has an angle to watch that entrance, but he did not want to risk it. Everyone towards the A-bomb site, and tyloo has a great read of this. There's 3 players here. There's only 1 player defending that B-bomb site. Smoke to put out the Molotov. Somebody, he's been the best performing player. Takes his time, finds the kill, can't get the follow-up. The rest of his teammates are doing it. They're doing it all, and tyloo holds on once again. A 4-on-5, 3 players to hold the bomb site, and tyloo's got 9.
I wondered for a minute then, because I think Bentet threw, maybe Bentet or somebody, I'm not sure, somebody threw a flashbang for somebody over at long, and he peeked and saw nobody. I wonder if that kind of flashbang could also give away that position. Like, if Team Spirit hear that on the other side, then they're probably going to check that corner, aren't they? So I was worried for a minute that he almost sort of like gave away his friends. I mean, it's still a good idea to throw that pop flash, but...
It's a corner you check. It's just so tough to do when there's 3 defenders, because you have 2 players in the bomb site taking attention away, right? You can't just hard clear that and ignore every other position. Also, I mean, they knew Bentet was at the truck because he put out the Molotov, so... Xcure takes the shadow, tags up, Molotov to slow down at least 1 choke point, but they're not going to slow down on the other. It looks like Team Spirit, they really want to put the pressure on here.
They are making away on long as well. Now, of course, probably hoping for a bit of a peek. He's already been spotted out. Grenade, I don't think he's going to catch him at all, but they decided to back it off after the leg shot, so felt like they were almost within running distance of catching Xcure. Even if they lost like 1 or 2 people, maybe that would have still made sense. Regardless, they're down outside of B now. Deemer's going to be hoping to make enough noise. I mean, keeping 3 people here as just 1 guy with a pistol is not bad at all, so this is about as good as it's going to get. Now it's getting worse.
Trying to throw, I guess, not really a fake, but I guess just trying to see what he can do. And Dini out in the open, he needs this kill, he needs to get into cover as well. Xcure's here from up top, raining down death. 10-4, a great defensive half for tyloo. It was a little bit questionable at the beginning. Remember, it was back and forth. Spirit actually won the first, the pistol. tyloo won the second, and then back to Spirit before tyloo went in a 5-round run.
I'm having kind of flashbacks to the game that, was it Rogue played against Spirit? Where they sort of, Spirits like survived that early fight and then they ended up having a great first half?
Yeah, it was like a 16-4, 16-5, but there was that like weird moment early on in the first half where Rogue could have broken their economy.
For like the first 7 or 8 rounds, I think Rogue could have definitely done so much more in that game. So I feel like maybe that's happening to Spirit right now. Like they've been almost breaking tyloo, they've been winning some great rounds, but somehow
never actually getting there.
Yeah, they're just one step short at the moment. It's a little bit of a problem. A little bit of aggression from Xcure over at long. It's a good position, you just get so much information from holding it. Alright.
He's feeling confident as well, pushing up. Yeah, he just doesn't care. Got all the intel. He's got to be careful. Dima waiting up at party. I think he's going to be content to hold this one, and this is a bold play because, yeah, you did look at long and you did clear it out, but they could be wrapping around you, and he's, oh, it's not gonna pay off.
Bumped into the corner as well. But instant nightmare material there when he might have been chased down.
It's a really cool play from Xcure that doesn't pan out.
Now let's see how this works out. 5 on 5. This is for round number 15, last of the half. Remember, this is the best of 3, so still plenty of chances, but
he just doesn't care, does he?
No, he really doesn't. He's just not interested.
Oh god, he did it again. I feel like he should have had 2 kills in this round already. Maybe he's a little bit frustrated out that the shots didn't land. Fresh, clearing things out. Coldy over and short. They're going to hunt him down as well. That's DD pushing up to find the kill. And now they have to hit the A-bomb site. It's the only option left. He's getting picked off. Not even sure where everyone's playing. tyloo, a statement. 11-4 to end that half. Somebody is 19-9. Bentet 14-7. All the individuals coming to play SDY with only 1 kill. That's heartbreaking.
That is a little bit heartbreaking, especially in your elimination game. You don't want that at all. tyloo, they lost the pistol round, they converted the second round, and then they had to fight for the next 5 rounds, but they did make it happen, and it was a job well done. That is very close to winning the first map. It's almost as close as you can get, Moses.
Pistol round, baby.
Mathematically, 5 rounds off.
You're good.
Yeah, I know. I've got this down.
That's why you've had such an extended career in Counter-Strike commentary.
Is one of my secrets. I do
Delivering
have a
the goods.
calculator on my phone, so... But we don't give away all the trade secrets yet, Moses. We keep some of the magic so the viewers think, God, this guy is
just so you can
incredible.
keep delivering for years
Exactly.
to come. Here we go, T-side. We'll see what tyloo has in store for us. This is when they can get fun. You do love the crazy tyloo entries. It's very unique. Bentet and Excurate over at Playground. The other 3 players of tyloo going to clear out the staircase. And Team Spirit have a pretty passive defense. Both bomb sites, actually. They want to play it more centralized so they can rotate very, very quickly to the other site.
Sotfik with the C-set 75 and a smoke. That could make for some really crazy plays in this A-bomb site. A lot of close fighting happening. I mean, normally you try and hold that corner with the USP and you just hope you get the early headshots, but if they get close, it could get uncomfortable. I don't think he cares if they get close now. In fact, he might even wish for it. Davkos going to be taking down DD. Big beginning here for Team Spirit in a much-needed pistol round. Oh, he's getting flanked out a little bit. He's still taking out somebody. Now the defense is looking incredible, and as they try and jump for the smoke, that C-set 75 on the other hand, absolutely ready for it. Interesting buy, but it worked.
tyloo doesn't even get close to that bomb site, and I mean, you can see kind of the point of why they play so passively at B as well. They're kind of playing a retake strategy with 2 players set up far, far back and 1 player jumping for info. They rotated so fast. Even when Davkos gets that kill, oh my god, I feel like he got 2 headshots blind there. Either way, whatever works. Great hold in the round from Team Spirit. And yeah, that CZ with the smoke really kind of threw off the entries.
It's not what you were expecting, right?
1 player jumped through, the others didn't.
They saw enough.
Yeah, they were like, CZ on the other side? Nah.
Don't want any of that,
It's not
do
my
you?
thing. It's not my jam.
I can see how it can work as well, just almost mentally, because once you get to that corner on the T side when you're in the pistol, you do realize we've closed the distance now. If they miss 1 or 2 shots with those USPs, we're gonna gun them down. And then, oh no,
Oh god.
they've got way more firepower.
We were so wrong. Well, they've got 2 smokes and 2 flashes in this round. I feel like they have to go through bathrooms. If you go long and give away the information, you're going to get another quick rotation. You have to deal with that scout. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Maybe put the smoke up right at the end. Creep up behind it. 1 pop flash through. That used to be popular. That timing is nice. Oh, very nice.
This is one thing you don't want to happen. I mean, you can still make it work, but
Oh god.
this is really awkward, isn't it? Maybe just take a step forward and a quick kiss, and then wasn't really a kiss. Probably having a fun time with the MP9. DD going to be the last one left. Sotfik with a great round here, triple for him. He was playing, I remember at least 1 game earlier in the challenger stage. I can't remember which one, unfortunately.
Sotfik?
Yeah, he was playing really well. He had like one of those lights out kind of games.
I can't remember either. I do recall that happening.
Listen,
We were casting it.
yeah, we were casting. The games do sort of blend together, guys. I'm sorry, it's been some
Long days.
It's been some crazy overtime days, and we've got Inferno as the next map, Moses, so I'm expecting more of it. I just want more.
Listen, Overpass isn't done yet. We could easily get 6 or 7 overtimes here.
Right?
Not against it. This round is a little bit of a sit-it-out for tyloo. Upgraded pistols, no utility, no armor. Doing something creative.
Grouping up in the place of the map that has the least space to move around with all 5 members. Can easily be grenaded or sprayed down. I like it.
Or shotgunned. Here they go. Oh, SDY licking his chops. There's the grenade. I think it's going to go past him. Pretty good damage on the 1 or 2, but yeah, the SMGs, the crossfire setup is great. Finish it off with a quick headshot.
He's got a triple. He's up to 5 now. That thing about, from his point of view, just the relief.
Yeah, a little bit of confidence, right?
Just the relief, right?
He did end the half on 1 kill.
Good to see him back in it. He's been, for someone I've never heard of before, he's been actually I think a pretty steady player.
He's been pretty solid. Some die young. Here we go. Gun round, tyloo, no AWP, 5 AK-47s on the board. There is an AWP on Davkos, so big advantage there. He's taking that out towards long A for the moment. Molotov to slow things down. That's becoming a very popular little Molotov to throw.
So indeed it is. 11 to 7 now. So the gap was closed to just 4 rounds, which you can actually definitely make it back from if you're on the Spirit side, especially when you get that AWP up and running. On Davkos, he's really good with it. And it's exciting.
And there's not a lot of flashbangs for tyloo to use to force him away. They only have 2. It's going to have to be smokes and choke points to allow them to move up and get close. He's going to have a couple opportunities here early on in this round. An off angle. Not necessarily a rare angle. Let's see if tyloo can handle it. They might wait for Bentet and somebody to make their way into bathrooms from long to be able to double that up.
Definitely seem like they're expecting some movement. Just holding all of these positions. Davkos, it's just so close, isn't it? But now 3 of them are on the other side of the wall. The longer he stays here now, the more dangerous it's going to get. Sotvik's close by with the MP9, but if he goes down, there's no reason to believe that Davkos is going to be able to make his escape. Around the corner, Sotvik getting 1 good kill. He's still alive, and Captain Mo will drop him now. Davkos gets the 1, but there's no follow-up. Only one of them went in that way. Davkos can actually hold this a little bit. He's going to get shoved back. Go back up from the bomb side, and Bentet to take down Coldy. That's a big mistake here. 15 seconds, and the bomb is going to be going. Lima shot in the face. Is SDY going to follow? No trouble at all. Somebody is having an incredible game right now. 22 kills in 19 rounds. That's quite something.
That's such a tough position to be in for Team Spirit. You run that 2-man defense in bathrooms, and they just stick around even with the first kills and the follow-up AWP. There's just too many different locations, and Davkos almost had to get hyper-aggressive after finding that kill. Getting wrapped upon from long. A nice split, nice handling of the aggression that caught him off guard initially. Brilliant trading for tyloo, and like you said, somebody just able to clean things up. Spirit has to win this round. They cannot get reset here. They're out of money with this buy. Davkos with the op has to produce something. He's got a tag through a wall. Execute it down to 40, but that's the AWPer, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. He's not really going to take part in the front lines of the attack. It's not necessarily too big of a deal that he's been softened up.
You can still do a lot with that kind of health if you're the AWP player, that's for sure. Team Spirit need to get back to winning right now if they don't want to have another economic breakdown. I feel like they had enough of that in the first half. They weren't really enjoying it all that much.
They did not have a fun first half. Tusk was talking a lot about how much fun it would get to a third map. I mean, tyloo's Inferno is just going to be dangerous. So this is actually a big deal. If tyloo is able to seal this first map, it might be a relatively quick series.
I forgot what those are like, Moses. I don't...
Flashbang out, good timing from Davkos, even better follow-up from Sotvik. And a round they must win. This is a brilliant start.
Those long positions, I mean, when you make it work like this, they look incredible, but they can be so risky. There are so many ways.
Lord.
He's going to keep pushing, isn't he? He's lost his mind. They're making a lot of noise, and he goes down. That might have been a bit of a giveaway. It's not over yet, but that can maybe... They lost track of where the tyloo team are right now. They're falling back really, really far in this A bomb site. And DD, is he going to hear it? It doesn't seem like it. They're still committed to the bomb site. Let's see if DD can drag them out of here before they actually go.
I don't think they realize that DD, they can't go back now. There's no time. DD needs to get this kill. If he gets this kill, he can maybe pull some people out of their positions. But yeah, this is too much to ask for. Not even going to check for it. 12 to 8. tyloo's still in the lead, but they cannot build upon that. I was very close to breaking. I mean, yeah, a little bit crazy on the running from Sotvik out towards long A with that kind of a flank. They were pretty sure it was going to be committed. DD was applying enough pressure to force him into that mistake.
I feel like almost, I mean, from our point of view, it looked like tyloo almost out-tricked themselves. They went too deep.
A little bit different on the ground, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to know that they would have fallen that far back, Spirit in the A-bomb side. Regardless, of course, setting up. No, I thought like he was gonna maybe flash a teammate in, but they just go and check and fall back pretty quickly. Maybe they realize they're up against pistols and they don't want to take any close fights. Fair enough.
These deagles are the one deagle. You'd love for the deagle and the P250s to produce something for you if you're tyloo. Double op setup now for Team Spirit, but the money is still not good. 3 players hovering right around 1,300. For Team Spirit, any kill is going to be valuable. Take one of those ops away. That smoke is going to allow them to creep up very, very close. Nade on Sophic. Where does he throw that? Maybe get a re-smoke. They could blow up through it.
Yeah,
Davkos is in that position.
If he re-smokes that, they might just try and see if they can make it work. They're listening to him jumping on the other side. Here it comes. He's not going to smoke it. Instead, the MP9 is out, but he's kind of left his walker alone over it long. It could be a bit uncomfortable. There's one kill. Davkos is in a lot of trouble, and he's going to be going down. Coldy in time to get just the one kill, and he hasn't actually spotted that extra. It finally gets the sight on him. He's still going to be going down and out to 1-on-2, but it's DD with the AWP. He gets the kill on Deemer. He's got 35 seconds. He's going to come back for more, and SDY is waiting for him. My god, that's close. tyloo, you said they'd like something out of those pistols. They get 4 kills.
That's massive. They take an AWP away, and it's going to be expensive if they want to go back into it. They pass the AWP off to Davkos, and do they buy the second one? SDY can do it. He's got 6,100. That'd be a huge investment, though. Team Spirit trying to bring themselves back into this. You know, it's crazy. I'm seeing the pick'em percentages. It's 91% have picked tyloo to win this in pick'ems. But we had that upcomer app. 74% was going for Team Spirit. Craziness.
How does that work, Moses?
I don't know.
We need
an
investigation.
Tactical timeout from Team Spirit is over. Freeze time coming to an end. They do go for the single op. Trying to preserve as much money as possible down the stretch. The economy is going to have a huge impact.
I mean, they've won 5 out of the last 6 rounds here, Spirit. Now, sure, they've had the better weaponry and all of that, but this is a good trend.
Yeah, tyloo's only had the 1 round in this entire half. The T side, it's been slow-paced. I wonder if we're going to see tyloo at some point change that. Pick up the aggression, pick up the speed. This time it looks like it's going to be a B-bomb site hit. Somebody in Execute, the only 2 towards playground. Davkos playing with fire a little bit. Very aggressive. Might get, oh yeah, he's going to get rewarded. Too slow for Captain Mo. This is something tyloo struggled with in their T-sides on pretty much every single map. Every once in a while they get into this funk when they're doing these kind of slower rounds where they just don't know how to keep players alive long enough. Somebody thought it was clear the whole way.
He was certainly playing like that. Execute to the other 1 kill here. Backing off at a good headshot, somehow back in a 3-on-3, but SDY did a take down DD, and that was all the way in the B-bomb side. He was trying to creep in alone with really no support, just hoping to maybe use the chaos from the other side of the map as a momentary distraction. So hopefully that work.
This utility is going to give Ventet a solo fight if he wants it. He's got to be aggressive from this stance. Team has actually rotated as well. Ventet has to go. You have to risk it at some point. Here comes the flashbang. Oh, he's so far. He's going to get kicked off. Ventet had dropped the bomb for his teammate to get in. That's great. That's smart. He's going to get an advanced position, but the off up top is going to be tough to deal with. He's got 1 player isolated towards Graffiti.
I'm not sure he even knows yet. Ventet now, that smoke up there is really going to help them out. They don't have any more to throw, though. And a lot is on the line here for Team Spirit especially. They need to win this round and keep the money alive, otherwise they're going to be in so much trouble. Ventet down on the ramp. Flashbang goes out a little bit. That smoke's now fading on top. The AWP going to go through. Good shot from Execute. The triple now needs the quad to close out this round. And SDY is right in front. Taps the bomb a single time, but there's almost no time left. Oh my god! Execute taking 1 down. The Indonesian player coming out big in this round. Quad kill for him. That is going to put tyloo very close to winning the map.
That's so many mistakes from Team Spirit, though. You still don't really feel like tyloo has won this. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. They have a 5-on-3, and you're running like there's definitely going to be no one there. Dima caught out in the open, an odd time, an awkward rotation because the call from A was coming in. Execute has a brilliant flank. A nice flashbang over as well, but 5-on-3 given up at this stage in the game when you're running out of money, that's crushing.
Not exactly what they were hoping for, especially given that great beginning here. Winning 5 out of 6 rounds, but because they lost all those rifles to the pistols in the previous round,
Yep.
still in trouble, and it comes back to bite them now.
I don't think you can force buy here if you're Team Spirit. I think you just have to save. Maybe half buy, maybe get some pistol and armor, but if you invest everything you've got, you'd better win this round, and I don't think they're willing to take that risk, especially they have, Coldie's at 1600, Dima's at 1500. That's... You really want them to have a little bit more cash if you're going to force buy. 13 to 9. tyloo grabbing hold of this late.
1500 on Dima. That is actually a big problem, given how the loss bonus works. Even in the next round, he's not going to have really nearly anything to work with. DD back 10 on the target's head. He's going to have a great time.
Oh, he's loving that.
It's a fabulous time, Moses.
Yeah, feasting.
Sodvik probably does not matter what he does at this point, so might as well just make a highlight reel.
Didn't want to commit to that one, to that statement?
No?
Wanted the probably?
Yeah, well, Moses. Oh! I'm done. I'm out.
He just wrecked himself.
Stop this.
Oh, Sodvik gonna bail out now. That was a phenomenal shot, though.
Why did he have to ruin his whole life like that?
Yeah, that's like a teabag in and of itself.
Yeah, oh god. This is mental.
14 to 9. tyloo on the verge of winning map 1. If you're just tuning in a little bit late,
shame on you.
Whether it be today or whether the major in general, this is a best of 3 series we have between these two teams. The winner moves on to the legend stage of the Face It Major. The loser goes home. So high stakes game here.
Indeed. Round number 24. tyloo 2 rounds away now from winning map number 1. Inferno going to be map number 2. And as you said, the map for tyloo definitely could be trouble for Team Spirit. We don't know yet, but we'll find out. They have something to fight back with here, but you can just tell it's not looking good. They're going to be lacking a lot of the grenades.
I think it's a scout on Davkos. That worries me. I'd much rather have Famas or something. See what he can do with it. He's far back. This is good at least. SDY and Dima taking control short series. Oh, they're going to get crunched though. That flashbang is so perfect. This could be the end. They almost line up in that doorway, but just not enough. Rotation is on. They might want to blow up through the smoke. They're coming through Monster as well, but actually they hold just to get the utility out.
Coldie here behind the pillar. Down at the B-bomb side trying to wait it out. The smoke is in front of him. He's going to be able to hide here a long time. The backup is certainly there. 4 on 3. Technically, Tyler doesn't actually need to commit to this, but finding the kills, I guess they can't find a good reason why not to. Sodvik going to pick up 1 kill. The grenade is going to land on the bomb hunter. Not take anyone down. They know where Sodvik is now for sure. Down on the low ground. Extra is waiting for him on that one side. Actually getting the headshot anyway. Sodvik really doing a good job in this round. I'm still not sure it's going to be enough. Somebody's waiting over there by the sandbags, and it's so hard to clear someone out, and he's actually going to go aggressive. Unusual way to play it, but it works. 15 to 9 now. tyloo doing a great job. Moses, the timing to retake the sewers there, to me, that just reeks of having watched demos. Like, it felt like they just knew that very well.
It could be, or it could literally just be a little bit of lucky timing. It's hard to tell. We'd have to talk to them to kind of figure out if they saw,
It looked so perfect, didn't it?
Yeah, it really was a great timing to hit, and that's got to be... I liked that play from Team Spirit. You're kind of lacking in kind of firepower. You have to find some advantage somewhere. Move into short sewers, try and shrink the map, try and find out exactly what's coming, and yeah, just unfortunate nature of that flashbang. It was perfect. 15 to 9, and Spirit feeling some stress. They had a great start to this half, as you mentioned, that 5-1 run, as we can see on our screen, but they've lost 3 in a row, and again, it's going to be a busted buy. Scout on Davkos, 3 SMGs, and a Famas on Sodvik, no kits. tyloo might be able to just wrap this one up.
It's looking very likely right now. They would have to make some Crucial mistakes. I mean, the first one would obviously be allowing Team Spirit to get back into a range where they can actually have reasonable weapons. Unlike in this round. Of course, sticking around for a second shot, but not connecting with the scout this time. Going to be back out at long instead. They had this set up earlier and it worked, but I just want to reiterate, it's very risky having this kind of setup. There's a ton of ways in which you can get picked off with no player being able to help out the other one.
It worked last time. I think that might be the logic. That was a little bit different. That was an op and an M4. And unfortunately, this is going to put them way out of the game. They are far away from being able to rotate over to the speed bomb site, SDY in a power position. If Dima can properly bait them in, if tyloo just does not clear a corner, now we're getting to the point where there's long players. They don't feel any pressure. Sotfik is pushing up. Davkos rotating back. This is going to be a hard hit. Tyloo's got to go now.
Yep, the clock is ticking against them. Dima looking away, but he still gets the double. And now SDY down with the bomb. He's going to get one more in there. It's looking great at the moment. Backing off and just gets taken out, but still another flank. And the bomb is down again. Now Bentet, 1 versus 2. Needs that quick headshot against Sotfik. He's going to be picking up the bomb and falling back into the side. Ready and waiting for him. On the other side is Davkos. And that scout has put him down to 3 health. This is not good, is it? Bentet. Oh, he's looking for the headshot here, but he's not going to get it. Sotfik will take him down, and Team Spirit will keep it alive. 15 to 10. Still fighting for overpass.
Weren't able to pick up that AWP in Monster Tunnel. Great hold from Dima, the double kill, and SDY was able to properly just add one more onto it. This is great. The transfer over is beautiful, instantaneous, and that flank as well is just kind of the dagger.
I feel like it was made more scary by the fact that he just looked away, right? He just moved his mouse a little bit too far to the right and then still recovered it.
Uh-oh. tyloo out of money now. Not fully.
Tense, Moses.
Oh, they're going to go for it.
They've got a half Vega squadron here.
Oh, I love this.
This surely cannot work, Moses.
We'll
there must
see.
be justice. Oh, he jumps. He's going to know now. They're coming around the L-band. All 4 of them. This is really hard hitting. Holy, they shut it all down. He was ready for it. It actually looked like that jump could have screwed him because by the time he lands, they're already running up the ramp, and if he's just a little bit hesitant, but that was great. What a shutdown.
More evidence that Vega Squadron is just the only team that can make that work.
Gotta ask permission before you can. Maybe they can teach them.
Yeah, maybe we need like a Vega Squadron YouTube series on how to use the MAC-10.
The MAC-10 Masterclass.
Oh, it's a ridiculous concept.
Maybe they weren't jumping enough, Moses.
Yeah, that could be it.
They forgot that part. It is counterintuitive, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, with that kind of investment in the MAC-10s and you get nothing out of it, this is essentially 2 rounds that tyloo's gonna have to sit out with that kind of a buy, and now you have just Deagles and CZs. 1 flashbang on Captain Mo. These buys have done some damage even earlier in this game, but it's gonna be tough. No utility, so essentially, Spirit can hold on here. 3 more chances, tyloo, to close this out in map 1.
You said we could have 6 or 7 overtimes on this map. If that happens, some members of production are going to come beat you up later, so...
If that happens, I'm going to beat myself up.
Yeah, I'll film it and put it on YouTube. Oh, it's going to be great.
That's your thing. That's your thing. Ooh, that's a great nade. Excavate brought down very low, DD just above half HP. The nice thing about this B bomb site for tyloo, they don't realize it yet, and they just made some noise, so I imagine we see some rotations. Retake strategy from Team Spirit. You can understand why. They've been beat up so hard economically at times, they just don't care. They just say, get the plant, you're at 15-11, we'll do the retake, we'll pick 1 or 2 of you off, we'll get a couple players low, and we'll win it from there. That plant can be so helpful to tyloo, though, and obviously just 1 or 2 solid deagle shots and maybe something crazy happens.
Strategy's working perfect right now. They get to the side, they allow the bomb plant, doesn't even matter. Bentet go down as well, so I don't mind that at all for Team Spirit. 15 to 12 now. Edging their way back in the game. Now is the point in time where maybe, I mean hopefully not, but maybe they start to think, man, if we could have, after winning the pistol in the first half, if we could have kept winning the next 2 rounds as well.
You don't think about that yet.
That would have evened that out enough that we would have played like 14-14, maybe even 15-14 in our favor or something like that, or 15-13. It would have been interesting.
Yeah, that'll really eat you alive if you consider that after this map is over. Say you lose this and that'll always be on the back of your head. No AWP for the tyloo side of things, 15-12 in their favor. They've got 3 rounds to prevent overtime. Spirit. Miraculous comeback so far. Dima's low. Davkos got a pick here earlier. It was on Captain Mo, though. I'm not sure if DD is going to be aware. Maybe Captain Mo passed along the information, and Davkos isn't really going to stick around too much. This is, he's got a teammate here with him.
Those tunnels are so strange because the actual rim of the tunnel doesn't really exist in the game. Like, it visually it does, but bullets don't even... There's no damage fall off from shooting through it. Sometimes you can get... Oh my god.
That's going to piss him off.
Yeah, he's angry.
Almost pisses me off. Here we are, bathroom hold. Oh, Coldy and Sotfik are getting so much information. I don't know if Coldy heard that. He might have been able to hear a couple of those footsteps and called it out. Davkos is actually being away. This is not ideal. 3 players, SDY and Dima, have so much work to do. They haven't even gotten any damage with their utility. Davkos is even farther away now. He's pushing up towards long. Team Spirit have the wrong read, and they could get punished with the map 1 loss. If this execute comes in at any second, it needs to be now.
Yeah, Demon's low on health already. Let's just see how this works out. Flashbang had better be damn perfect here. 28 seconds now. tyloo looking to close out the map. Defense on the bomb site. Very weak at the moment. Dima has to run out of the fire. I know he's not going to make it. Captain Mo taking him down and calling for one quick return. But DD catching him. And now Sotfik coming in for the flank. He might be the only one right now who can actually open up this bomb site. He needs to get one clean kill, but he was in crossfire. He goes down. That's it. 16-12 tyloo taking map number 1 here against Team Spirit. And moving on to Inferno, if they win that as well, they're going to go to the Legend stage. What an interesting way to get started. Somebody with 27 kills. What a hero.
Yeah, he was phenomenal, especially that first half. The nice thing is, no smiles for this tyloo side. They know they've got one more map. They've got one more best of 3, so this has been a phenomenal start for them. Yeah.
I feel like that was a good way to start the game. The good game to start the day with, is what I'm trying to say.
A nice warm-up, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think this second map is going to be a little bit better, though. I think it's going to be more action-packed. It felt like Spirit just got a slow start. Very, almost like a sleep at the wheel for the first half.
A little bit too much, right? They couldn't bring it back even. It was close.